Hello everybody, welcome to Soul Talk with Kilfox. I'm here to give you guys another general tarot card collective reading. So let's jump into it and see what's in our energy at this time. What is it that we need to be aware of? What is in our energies right now? I'm using my child's Fallout deck. I actually bought this same deck for my oldest son, but I think someone stole it or kept it from him, or threw it away, unfortunately. So if my baby's watching this, just know that this was actually a gift for you. But my last baby wanted a deck too, so I got her the one. We got the 10 of Lanterns in reverse. It's a little too much light, huh? Let me see if I can adjust this light right here a wee bit. I think that will do it. Can we see this better? Well, it's a little less glare anyway. Alright, so the 10 of Lanterns in reverse, that's a 10 of Cups in reverse. We've got some kind of lack of fulfillment here with the Queen of Steel in reverse, which is the Queen of Swords, of course. Two of Muskets in reverse, which is the Two of Wands. And by the way, I will, if I remember, I will set intentions on leaving the key to these cards down in the description box so you know what equals what. So Muskets is Wands, Synths is Pentacles, Steel is Swords, and Lanterns are Cups. So I'll put that down below in the comments just in case anybody else runs into it. Because I'm not gonna lie, it was quite difficult for me to even understand it the way that it was printed in the guidebook. There's no direct key for it. But yeah, I'll leave that for you guys. So we have somebody being cut off here because of a lie that they told that they were trying to spread. And it's actually got them in this gridlock position right now. We've got the Hermit here. The Hermit knows something about this. Or maybe he's the one that's placing the gridlock. The Star in reverse. Because someone was coming after the Star. A star here in our collective. We've got the Lovers card here. So I am getting the impression that this Queen of Swords does represent somebody who is trying to get into like a love, romantic kind of relationship with this star to have them fall. But there's a Hermit here, somebody who's unknown, that has placed a gridlock on this motherfucker because, I mean, it's very obvious that they're not an upright person, individual. I'll just put it that way, keep it simple. You got the Tower here in reverse. So yeah, the gridlock is definitely preventing this person from bringing this Tower, from knocking the Star out of their position. We've got the Ace of Lanterns here, the Ace of Cups. Something about they were trying to beat this star to a gift. So I am picking up destiny swapping vibes. Because what else is new? We've got the Page of Cups in reverse. I feel like this is a whole other energy coming through here, this Page of Cups in reverse. We have the King of Cups in reverse. So whoever this is, they weren't working alone. They were working with a group of people who emotionally manipulate other people. This King of Cups is here in a lab coat, and I really feel like there's some kind of like psychiatrist of some kind. You know, somebody who works with influencing the mind. So they're part of this group. I feel like they were the ones telling this Queen of Swords and this Page of Cups exactly how to affect the star, so that they could perform this destiny swap. You've got the Six of Pentacles here. So this is already known. This is already known. I feel like this psychiatrist, or whoever the hell he really is, they're on the run here. We've got the 10 of Pentacles here. They're on the run here. They couldn't stop this gift, this money, this stardom. They couldn't prevent it from getting to the star. It does look, because the star did come out in the reverse, it does look like they definitely did mess with this person's emotions. They manipulated them. They basically just to get them to look stupid, so that they could discredit any competency. Oh my gosh, I can't even say it. Anyway, they're trying to basically set it up so that they can claim that this person was incompetent and that everything that happened to them is all in their head, they're fucking crazy, etc., etc. Again, you know, what's new here? Nothing. People just won't give up, I'm telling you. And it's the wrong kind of people with the wrong intentions. What else do you have for us, universe? What do we need to know about this? You've got possessive and obsessive. So this is, I feel like they made the star believe like that they were being possessive and obsessive because that's how much they loved them and cared for them. You know, like the whole, oh, I'm so sorry, it's just I love you so much, and I don't want to see you get hurt or taken away or whatever. We've got mother figure here. So something about a mother figure, your mother, stepmother, some kind of mother figure, right? It could be some kind of guardian aunt or any other female influence. They're responsible for setting up this possessive and obsessive fake lover. We've got autism here. Something about this. They were also involved in claiming that you were not autistic, but too mentally unstable in some way, right? Like maybe you had a psychotic break, they're trying to suggest, or maybe you've got some kind of mental illness that prevents you from thinking, speaking, and acting as someone your age should be. So a mother figure is involved here. That's funny because I've been picking up on a mother figure, and my plans were to do the reading on a mother figure that's been coming through. But I didn't start that reading as such, but here we are. I will do another reading specifically for that, but for right now, let's just see what comes out here. But so far, it's looking like a mother figure is the ringleader of all this. She's the one who orchestrated all of this. We have father figure in reverse. So something about a father figure being an enabler for this mother figure. So they're not innocent, but they didn't you know, put their hands in it per se. They're just guilty by association, guilty as an enabler. We have armed in the reverse because they knew the pains that were being brought upon this person, this innocent being, and they went along with it. Something about they were benefiting too, some way or another. And again, this is a father figure, so it doesn't have to be biological father. Could be stepfather, could be uncle, could be whoever the male figure authority of this person. But we got armed in reverse. Yeah, they so the mother figure, it's like she tried really, really hard to plan and organize this all around the star's fears, weaknesses, vulnerabilities. Like they sat around and waited for these moments of vulnerability, and then that's when this mother figure would activate these people that she put into place to come and mess with the star. We've got restraining order in reverse. So something about you've placed restraining orders in the past against somebody who was coming against you, but it didn't matter because their hands were, everybody's hands were in the pot here. So everyone was benefiting. The people who denied you the right to utilize restraining order, etc., they're all in it, on it, from what I understand and see here. We've got mystery here in the reverse. So something about this mother figure knows that she's in question right now. I don't feel like anybody has directly approached her just yet. But she's definitely been threatened because she's been failing at this. So this is a self-proclaimed witch. We've got ghosted in reverse. Right as I say that, ghost. And I'm telling, she is not letting this go. Something about if she can't pull something off here, that she's gonna have to pay with her own life. Makeup here. So she's trying really hard to pretend to be like this nice, loving, caring, nurturing person, like as if she had absolutely nothing to do with terrorizing you. Media in reverse. Something about the star has done media-worthy work in the past, but it's been held back because of all of these plans that were put into place. Something about if people were to find out that this star was actually talented or something, then the star might actually get taken out of this community. And then they couldn't keep their hands in the star's pockets. We have vengeance in reverse. So it looks like you guys, whoever this is that I'm talking to in our collective, this star, you're not looking for vengeance here. I feel like you do already know that it was your mother that started all of this. But I also see that you're not here for vengeance. We have corruption in the reverse. So something about because you've stayed silent and you've chosen not to go out and try to, like, you know, seek your own revenge and this and that, that's what's causing the collapse of this entire setup here. Everyone involved. We've got the gambler here. So something about whoever it is that is on your trail right now has a problem with gambling, which is kind of an issue, right? In terms of getting the job done, you know? It's like one of those things where, like, we've got the chiromancer here in the reverse. There's some kind of piece of information that's being held from the star right here. What is it that's being withheld? What? Can we know what it is? We have the Smith here. Because whatever it is causing some upsettedness for the star. Causing them to overthink a lot of things because they're not aware of whatever this information is. They've forgotten. So something about there's supposed to be a gift given to you. And I'm picking up that this is more than just a spiritual gift. This is like a physical gift that you were supposed to receive. Be it, you know, property or some kind of assets or some kind of asset. Physical asset. We've got the founder in the reverse. Something about whoever gave this to you or left this to you. They knew you were the only one that would be able to take the gift and do something positive with it. Do something good here to multiply it. The warrior in reverse. Because all these other idiots that have been trying to manipulate your life and keep this gift from you, they're not capable. They do not have the strength. They do not have the wherewithal. They do not have any firm, solid foundation for themselves. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically speaking. They don't have it. They're just full of hatred and jealousy. We've got the puppeteer here. What is this puppeteer here doing? The pilgrim? Yeah, just trying to colonize on whatever gift this is, whatever asset was left behind to you. The sailor in reverse. Trying to make you believe that some kind of opportunity or gift has passed you on. The brawler in reverse. But something about you're not going to have to fight for this. This is already uncovering itself because of the other crimes that these people have committed. Because it's not just you who have been wronged in this manner, right? They got this idea from somewhere. They've done this before to someone. We've got the assassin in the reverse. So I'm saying you're not going to have to seek. You can, whoever this star is I'm talking to, you didn't want vengeance, you don't want revenge, and it looks like you're not going to have to seek it either. So you're not going to have to go fight for it. You're just not going to have to fight for it. Something about there are things working behind the scenes with this hermit up here. That they've got all the information and evidence that's going to be required to for these people to fuck off, basically. Take on whatever consequences that are owed to them. Alright, so we're going to close out with our angel deck here. We have the Five of Cups. I feel like the star, the star has been through enough. Collective, whoever I'm talking to here, you've been through enough is what I'm hearing. The Seven of Swords in reverse. So that's why the world is working so hard in your favor. To get rid of all of this stupidity, this drama, this thievery. We've got the Emperor here. There is a real Emperor on your side. Whether you see it, feel it, or believe it, there is a group of people working in your favor. Knight of Cups is here. And then we have the Fool in reverse, followed by the Two of Swords. Yeah, so whoever I'm talking to, you're probably worried about what your next step is, but you're not going to have to worry about that. It's not going to be another leap of faith as you've had to do basically your entire life. This is actually going to be more strategic, more planned, more catered to you and your emotional and spiritual needs. So this situation is not going to be approached with malice, hatred, vengeance, or anything like that. It's going to be handled in a very just manner by somebody who is objectively impartial, right? They're going to be the ones rendering this final judgment. And something about, because you were loyal to the cause and your purpose and you listened to your guidance on what to do and where to go in the situations that you were put in, that you're not going to have to be ripped from everything you know and own again. That's not going to happen this time, because the uncertainty for the future is no longer going to lie with you. It's going to lie with the people who came up against you. So yeah, thank you so much for sharing in this reading with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like, share, subscribe, or comment. I would love to hear your thoughts on the reading. Does this apply to you, and how? Yeah, I love you guys, and until our next read, stay cool.